Tampa say the first name they mentioned, we got to stop Julio Jones. The season is underway. Ball at the Atlanta 31. Doug Martin bouncing off a couple of tacklers and keeps driving inside the 20 to the 19, a first down. Field goal kicking unit is out, and that means Roberto Aguayo, a second-round draft pick. That's a high pick for a kicker, but Aguayo was the best in college and will now attempt a 43-yarder. Andrew DePaulo, the long snapper. Ryan Anger, the holder. And the kick is good. A good start to the NFL career for Roberto Aguayo. Flag on the play. Winston throws out of the end zone. It's intercepted by Desmond Trufant. And he's down inside the 15. Three receivers right. Ryan with time, throwing deep. Sanu! Touchdown! That's a big loss. D-man on the defensive side. Winston to Humphreys. Humphreys turns it into a big gainer. Knocked out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Jackson motions. Off the fake, Jameis Winston. Looking, throwing back, touchdown to Brandon Myers, the tight end.
They need to maximize as much as they can.
Here's Woodson throwing short to Charles Sims out of the backfield. Nice move by Sims. Spinning, he goes in. Touchdown. What a move. What a run after the catch by Charles Sims.
Great play call by the Dirk Cutter in the offense.
Winston with time. Throwing deep for the end zone. Safarian Jenkins holds on for a touchdown. What a catch.
Going to review it and look, see if he caught it. Ball's put away. That's a touchdown. And this is where his ability to start breaking these into huge runs take place.
Here's Martin again. Good hole. Gets across midfield, hangs onto the football, and falls forward to the 44-yard line. Jameis Winston steps up and throws deep, looking for Evans. And he's got it for a touchdown.
Great identification by Jameis Winston, and just ran a flat-out fly and got over the top of both Alford and the safety.
Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Jameis Winston. Wow. Thanks, Carissa. Here's Ryan throwing to Julio Jones. Lots of room. He's in. Touchdown. Ryan. They get to 2. It's good. Mohamed Sanu on the catch. 2 backs in. DeMarco, the fullback. The toss to Freeman. And he's brought down for a loss. Ryan. Tevin Coleman. It's broken up. Good defensive play by Jude Ajay-Berm. And it's 3 for 3 for Matt Bryant. They have to get to the 38-yard line for a first down. Hardy in motion. All receivers out. Ryan's pass tipped and incomplete. Gerald McCoy did it again. He batted that pass. The Bucs defense comes through big. The ball goes over on downs. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will start off this season with a big win on the road. And Dirk Cutter gets the Gatorade shower as he wins his first as a head coach in the NFL.
Will block on the fake, and they go to the side, and it's caught. 3rd and 6. As Carr looks into the nickel. Good time, and what a catch! Amari Cooper, a spectacular grab. 25-yard pickup. Allen was on the coverage on the play, put him at the Falcon 37.
When I watched this the first time, it looked like he jumped too soon, and I believe he did. He just stayed up there, though. He found a way to kind of stay up there and just wait on it.
1st and goal. Murray, touchdown.
These pass rushes of the Raiders.
Coleman in 2nd, and oh, they've got Julio Jones! He just torched Smith. 21-yard strike. The electrifying Julio Jones. And Smith was burned. Coverage 2 by Nelson.
Well, we talked about Smith struggling last week. He's got those big arms, but he has a difficult time rerouting and really covering the slant route. He thinks he has help inside. Julio Jones beats him right across his face.
Against Atlanta, 2nd down and 1. How about this? DeAndre Washington with the stiff arm. What's up? Carr open. Oh, he's got Wolford. That is a touchdown. Make it Trufant, who got beat. And the lumbering tight end Wolford with his 4th career touchdown reception in the NFL.
That's Wolford. He's just going to get a good release. No jam on Wolford. For some reason, he just runs wide open right down the sidelines. They're not able to make that adjustment. As you saw there at the end, Trufant slips, rallying to the football.
How big was that penalty with too many men on the field? Ryan, end zone, intercepted and picked off. David Emerson, split wide. And that's what they go at when he comes on a slant. They got the matchup with the linebacker, Heaney, and that's the result. Fake it there. Good block by Matthews. Winding up, far side. Oh, they've got Hooper. And the linebacker, Heaney, drives him out of bounds. Another big catch by the rookie out of Stanford, Austin Hooper.
Good red zone teams have the ability to run the ball in this part of the field.
Devontae Freeman is in. Oh, the tight end was held, but they go up to Tammy, who's going to go in for the touchdown. Olawale in the backfield, low snap. Oh, and he gets the touchdown! Michael Crabtree, 2-yard touchdown reception. 2nd down and 1. The fake, and going deep, and he's got Julio Jones, and he makes the catch. Oops. To Coleman, and caught on the ricochet. Caught by Hardy. It was a catch on the ricochet for a touchdown by Justin Hardy. Oh my goodness. And Atlanta has gone on top as Hardy, with his 2nd catch of the season, comes up with an 8-yard touchdown reception on the ricochet off of Coleman.
A little bit of serendipity, some unexpected good fortune.
3 touchdown passes today for Matt Ryan, over 300 yards. Coleman. Oh, there was a good block inside by Schrader, and he finds a touchdown. Nelson couldn't bring him down. Schrader, the right tackle, with a terrific block. And Atlanta builds upon their lead on a 13-yard touchdown run.
Well, really, what a nice block up front by Mack and Chester, and then coming off on the linebacker. And look at the effort here by Tevin Coleman right at the end, extending the ball over the goal line.
Carr. Beasley chasing. That's caught for a touchdown. Andre Holmes. A 6-yard touchdown reception. And Carr has thrown his 3rd touchdown pass today. And the Raiders creep closer.
Talk about keeping a play alive. He just barely gets this ball off before he leaves the playing field and keeps his eyes down the field. A good adjustment there in the back of the end zone by Andre Holmes.
2 former defensive coordinators, Del Rio and Quinn.
Call early in the game And a flea flicker. Ingram flipped it back to Breeze. Wobbler down the far sideline and caught inside the 20. And there's another flag down on that play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 41 defense. After this is a goal. First down.
Second and goal. John Kuhn in at fullback. The play fake to Ingram. Touchdown, Kobe Fleener. Freeman, nifty footwork, and a stiff arm to shed a tackler. He's across midfield. Special teams stand out for the Saints. He's never had one returned for a touchdown. Collision at the back end, and now the ball is muffed. Tommy Lee Lewis was back deep for the punt. And it looks like Atlanta has recovered. They have. Coleman. Touchdown, Falcons. DeMarco, the fullback, into the game. The toss, in trouble is Coleman, and he dives for the line to make. Line of scrimmage, the 13. Swing pass for Freeman, all kinds of running room. Touchdown, Atlanta. He beat Craig Robertson to the pylon for a 13-yard score. Having another great season. 8-year veteran, all with the Saints. He went down after the punt, and Pete Morelli's thrown the flag. The punt went out of bounds inside the 10.
Roughing the kicker. Number 41, 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Cadet and Ingram in the backfield now. It's Ingram on the delay. Cadet, a nice block for him. They try to rip the ball out, but can't, and it's a first down to the 18-yard line. 12th play of the drive. Breeze, the quick slant, and a touchdown for New Orleans. And the Saints crowd the line of scrimmage, and Devontae Freeman runs right through them. Then the safety Bird stumbled, and they win at Oakland. 2nd and 12, here's Sanu. Right down the numbers and almost into the end zone. Ryan, inside handoff. Tevin Coleman, touchdown Atlanta. Plenty of time till the half. 4-man rush. Ryan throwing very deep and incomplete. Ken Crawley with a flag down. Had the coverage on Taylor Gabriel. 3-man rush. Ryan steps into the pocket and fires a frozen rope for another first down. 31 seconds to go until the half. Atlanta already leading by 7. Shovel pass. Lunging for the end zone, Justin Hardy. No signal yet from the officials. It's a touchdown, and they're ruling him down.
After reviewing the play, the runner scored. It is a touchdown.
He would have to be a great student, given that he came out of the Harvard of Central New York, Syracuse University. There's Stanford man Kobe Fleener, both in terms of the leg talent and his composure. And here he is from 57 yards. Thank you very much, John Harbaugh. From the 25, play fake to Devontae Freeman. Ryan dodging all the traffic, now finds Freeman. And a big gainer to start the half. Ryan wide open after the fake to Coleman, out in the flat. Inside the 10. It cannot. Coleman already has 2 rushing touchdowns, and that's a walk-in for his 3rd. No pressure at all. Breeze lofts one. First down. Breeze, open receiver, and a first down to the 20-yard line. Credited to Vic Beasley, who did not have a tackle in their opener. John Kuhn, the fullback, gets the call for the New Orleans touchdown. Sean Payton and Drew Brees want every point they can get. And they had a play they liked. Mark Ingram with the 2. Matt Ryan, deep handoff. Devontae Freeman, a little bounce to the left. Another play fake. And another deep throw by Ryan. Caught by Julio Jones. His first catch of the night. 16-yard gain. Toss to Coleman. He delivers a stiff arm and goes out of bounds near the 10. 21-yard field goal, his first attempt of the night, and it is good. Here comes a blitz, and they get to Breeze. Just a second sack of the season for the Atlanta Falcons. Desmond Trufant, longest streak of his career, longest current such streak in the NFL. Pulled it down, took the check down, work to do for Ingram. He has the first down. After the fake toss to Ingram, the deep ball caught. Tommy Lee Lewis into the offseason as well. He brings the receivers out to San Diego where he lives in the offseason. Oh boy, and there is the interception, and it's Deion Jones, the New Orleans native who grew up here and had never been in the dome prior to tonight. He's in the dome and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Breeze, after the pump, throws for Fleener in traffic, and he hangs on to the 15-yard line. Ingram went to the left. They really had 3 defenders out there to cover 4 receivers, and it's a touchdown. You can see the Falcons waving at each other that they needed another man to go to their right. By New Orleans started the second game due to the injuries. Can they finally get a stop on defense? Ryan in trouble. He takes off. He'll get the first down. They blitz, and they get there. Ryan sent to the deck back at the 38-yard line. One sack and came by a cornerback. There's a throw to Fleener, having a huge night. 4 touchdown drives tonight, all went 75 yards. This one would be longer. Breeze in trouble and dropped back beyond the 35-yard line by the ageless Dwight Freeney.
There he is. Sack number 120.5 and at closing time.
Over the last decade. 15th play of the drive started at their own 14. Breeze trying to keep the game alive. Now he's across the line of scrimmage and down way short of the marker. Devontae Freeman behind the fullback. Patrick DeMarco. Oh, wow. Reverses his field. Now Matt Ryan. Thought about blocking, and I don't know if he decided. Oakland was an important win. They're going to have sole possession of the lead in the division. Freeman off to the races. One man to beat, and it's Bird who went down to the ground. Slowed him up enough to allow Sterling Moore to get back there. As they are about to drop to 0-3. Since the NFL went to its current playoff format in 2002. 4 division champions and 2 wild cards in each conference. No 0-3 team has ever made the playoffs. 69 of them started 0-3 prior to this year. None of them made the playoffs.
They don't blitz. Ryan has time, and he gets the pass into the end zone for the touchdown to Jacob Tamme. And Ryan is going to go deep for Julio Jones, and Jones makes the catch. Scored from the red zone the last time they had the ball. Freeman up the middle. Freeman scores. And the pass is tipped, and it is intercepted and run in for the touchdown by Kurt Coleman.
Hey, number 58, Thomas Davis, who will come into your screen eventually, not being able to get there.
It's a first down. Play action, and Ryan has a world of time, and he's going to go deep for guess who? Julio Jones, and a super play made downfield by Benet Wickery. 3rd and 17. Ryan going deep, and the receiver Jones is there to make the play. Not totally great protection on Cam Newton so far, and on a first down looking to run and will. First down. No sliding for Cam Newton as he gets into Atlanta territory. They put Freeman out as a receiver to the left. Empty backfield. And on the run, pass tipped and caught by Julio Jones.
A move on Julio Jones, and just does not have the vert that 11 has.
1st and 10. And here's Ryan. And Ryan is going deep. And all alone is Austin Hooper for the touchdown.
There's your matchup right there with Matt Ryan. There it is.
And they got another one. Julio Jones hit once, hit twice, and gets into Panther territory.
And the reason why this is just easy right here. It's just a communication, understanding that Julio Jones is one-on-one with Ben Wickery. He hasn't been able to handle him all day. What makes think anybody's going to handle him now? It's just too easy.
And a first down at the 35. And going up top, there's a receiver there. And did he keep both feet in for the touchdown? Yes, he did.
Let's see, here we go. Right foot in. Looks like the left foot is in from that angle. Kind of blocked by Ben Wickery, who was beat on a double move, by the way. Ball was a little late. But from that angle, and the official's right on top of it.
Pass changes by the Falcons. And a flag is down, and the pass is caught. And that will be the first reception today for Greg Olsen. Newton's pass, and Kelvin Benjamin makes the touchdown grab up the middle. Anderson's pass, and it is caught by Funchess. Kevin Funchess gets away, wasn't stopped, and now he's tackled as he gets to the 21 of the Falcons. And Anderson to the end zone. Olsen, did he hold on? Yes, touchdown.
Beautiful double move right here by Olsen, which you shouldn't fall for because of the down situation. And just the size advantage over Neal. Derek Anderson has trust that my guy, Olsen, will go win the 50-50 ball with a beautiful one-handed catch and securing it after the hit.
So they go for two. 3:58 on the clock. And he's going to throw on first down to Julio Jones. Jones still on his feet. Julio Jones, and he's going to score. Touchdown.
Run after catch, but poor position by Ben Wickery, plus a missed tackle off the stiff arm. Then he's off celebrating with the fans in Atlanta.
Derek Anderson on the run, completes it to Brown, who scores. Corey Brown catches a fourth down pass for a touchdown. Anderson. And it's intercepted. Robert Alford. And that will run it out as the Falcons go to 3-1 and the Panthers drop to 1-3.
From the 30, Ryan with time and dumps it across the middle, and that's Coleman still going. Tevin Coleman run out of bounds inside the 20. Freeman has it. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Watch Patrick DeMarco right here, the fullback, clear the way. Good block on Dakota Watson. That gets enough space for Freeman.
And that is right down the middle. John, as it's at the 43 of Denver. Extra pressure coming up the middle, but it's picked up. And Lynch on target at the 40. Punter is also a rookie, but no problem for McManus to get the Broncos on the board. 2nd and 7, Coleman. And Tevin Coleman with a solid run to get up across the 25-yard line. And Atlanta expands its lead 13-3. Lynch open from the 42. It's Emmanuel Sanders running around and brought down at the 45. Need to get to the 45 for a first down. He's going down.
Here comes the moves. Fakes the power. He puts his best Dwight Freeney impression.
Paxton Lynch at his own end zone. And that's intercepted. He hung it up in the air. Ricardo Allen came over and picked it off. Complete Matt Ryan. Tevin Coleman in for a Falcon touchdown.
And it's just a straight seam route. He just outruns them, and Matt Ryan throws a dime.
Middle of the field. Catch made. Mohamed Sanu Brought down. The ball came out. The ball came out as he hit the ground. And T.J. Ward has it. And McManus delivers. Matt Ryan. Arrogant out. And open. Tevin Coleman down the sideline. Field goal try from 25 yards. And on 3rd and goal, Broncos trying to get in the end zone. And there's the pass. Reaching Demarius Thomas for the touchdown.
Outstanding effort. You're going to see him reach across right there. Gets across the plane. That's a big-time effort by Demarius Thomas.
It hit the upright and went through. The Broncos, the reigning Super Bowl champs, slipped to 4-1. The Falcons, after beating Carolina and now Denver, knocking off the 2 Super Bowl teams of last year. Need to get to the 19-yard line, and the ball is out. And on it is Seattle. Ruled a fumble and recovery, Tony McDaniel. Christian Michael the carry. And Michael, touchdown Seahawks.
Gap here. You see the double team pushing up to the 2nd level on Keanu Neal. And he just falls in.
Alex Collins gets the football and gets the touchdown for Seattle.
One-step cut, gets north and south, barrels in for the touchdown.
Wide open, Julio Jones has it, and in the end zone, touchdown Falcons.
And Julio Jones is wide open. Can I say that?
Matt Ryan fires, caught, Mohamed Sanu into the end zone, touchdown Atlanta.
Mohamed Sanu, they're just playing little zone coverage, and Jeremy Lane gives him way too much leverage.
Screen as a receiver. Matt Ryan. Wide open. Levine Toilolo. Can he make it in the end zone? Touchdown Falcons.
Plenty of time, obviously, to throw the football, but look, there's nobody within 15 yards of Toilolo.
For Seattle. Christian Michael. Nowhere to go. Gets a block from Russell Wilson and gets back to the 10-yard line. Try and help out. Christian Michael. Touchdown, Seattle.
Good blocking up front. Really no resistance. Touchdown.
A lengthy extra point here to tie the game. And that's blocked.
Wow.
He's throwing again, and off the fingertips, and intercepted. Earl Thomas has the pick. He's at midfield. Seattle has the football. From 44 yards away, the Seahawks lead. Matt Ryan with time on 4th down for Julio Jones. Oh, and he can't bring it down with one hand. Seattle takes over, and Dan Quinn is hot. He wanted pass interference.
You see them working. The matchup de jour, but Richard Sherman got away with it there. You see him grab Julio Jones' left arm. It's a no call on a pass interference that made the difference in this outcome.
Form to exploit.
Rivers under pressure, throws deep over the middle and completes it to Williams. Inside the 20 and out of bounds near the 10-yard line. It's Gordon, bounced off his own man into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. 7th touchdown run of the season, 8th touchdown overall for Melvin Gordon. Loss of a yard on the last play. Rivers being rushed, throws short, it's tipped and intercepted. Deion Jones on the interception. Jones inside the 20 and down at the 10-yard line. Side. Fakes the end around, lets it go deep and puts it up long for Julio Jones. He's got it down at the 15-yard line. Only his 3rd NFL game. Here's 3rd down. Ryan throws to the end zone. Jacob Tamme, touchdown!
Strong hands at the point of the catch because Adrian Phillips is breaking on the ball and it's off the body. What we were hoping for, big plays down the field, wide open offenses.
Short kick by Bosher, but it went off of Griff Whalen as he tried to catch it and went out of bounds at the Chargers' 8-yard line. Come up with a big play here. It's Coleman, big hole. Coleman breaks it outside, hits for the end zone, touchdown.
He's going to pull and get down the field. It's Jatavis Brown and Adrian Phillips. He gets two guys, and Tevin Coleman is untouched.
Rivers being rushed, and the ball's knocked loose. It's still loose, and it's picked up by Claiborne.
The players to the right side, there's some twisting inside, but he doesn't have an opportunity to set his feet. The speed of Vic Beasley Jr. around the edge.
And Hunter Henry on 1st and goal. Gordon to the goal line, he's in. Touchdown, San Diego.
This is a resilient group. I mean, a lot of teams, we talked about the misfortunes that they've had to start the season, just the devastating way they lost games. I mean, they were up 17 with 10 minutes to go against Kansas City, up 13 with 6 minutes to go against New Orleans. They just keep coming back. They keep fighting.
Tevin Coleman finds the opening. Good run by Coleman.
Your receivers have to block downfield. It's critical. Other than that, you're never going to get those big explosive runs. Good work by Julio Jones.
The tight end shifts into the slot. Ryan being pressured. And they got him. Joey Bosa gets there for the sack. Rivers throws and completes it down to the 5-yard line. All receivers out. Rivers throws, touchdown, Melvin Gordon. 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown in this game. Good play fake. Ryan with time. He throws, it's intercepted. It looks like Perryman, the man who's been injured throughout the game, Denzel Perryman, comes up with the interception. No, takes the snap, throws short. Antonio Gates, a first down. Melvin Gordon, and is hit hard by Jones, but he bounced off. What a play by Gordon.
Wow, this is a great run. Look at that contact right there, but no wrap. Deion Jones can't get him wrapped up. Melvin Gordon stays alive. That is a great run.
All receivers out. Rivers throws. Gates dropped it. Gates looked like he had it at the goal line, but he couldn't hold on. Robert Alford on the coverage. Looks, throws, catch by Jones. Do they get a timeout at the 40?
They're adding 1 second back to the clock.
It would be a 58-yard try. And it's Freeman. And he didn't get there. Denzel Perryman comes up big again. 42-yard field goal for the win. Josh Lambo. And it is good. And the San Diego Chargers win it in overtime. What a game.
San Diego got the ball, went down the other end, and kicked a field goal to win it. But they won't be denied this time. They pitch it wide to Devontae Freeman. 36-yard field goal try by Matt Bryant, who has a chance today to become the Falcons' all-time scoring leader. And he's now 1 point away.
Ready, go.
Good protection. And down the middle of the field, and there's Jordy Nelson. He's inside the 20 and run out of bounds inside the 10.
He starts on the left side, but he runs a deep crossing route to the opposite flag. And this is a defense that has given up a lot of big plays in the passing game in their zone schemes. You see Keanu Neal.
Well, they have Devontae Adams in the backfield right now. Rodgers looked at him initially and throws into the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Jordy Nelson. Great protection. Looking down the field in the end zone, and it is a touchdown! touchdown. Player that can blow the top off the defense, and you see the job that he does getting down the field, Dimitri Goodson, but Matt Ryan has to put this ball perfectly and allow Gabriel to go get it, and why they've had some of the holes that they've had.
Adams inside the 30. On a 90-yard interception return in front of friends and family. 3rd and goal, and Rodgers throws to the end zone, and that is a touchdown.
Credit Aaron Rodgers for keeping the play alive. He's able to move up in the pocket and then slide. Not always easy to do, but he's a gamer.
This one blasted by Matt Foster. Trevor Davis, he's across the 50. And Davis down the sideline, cuts it back to the inside, and finally tackled at the 15-yard line.
Ready, go!
Rodgers asking Davis to come back and get it, and that is a touchdown. And he ends it with his first career touchdown.
Well, this is what we got used to seeing from Aaron Rodgers. That ball's perfectly placed. He's been hobbled a little bit, clearly.
How about the day being put together so far by Austin Hooper?
Rushing play for the Falcons.
Freeman looking for daylight and finds the end zone. And the ball is loose.
Ready.
Rodgers going to run it. He's got a lot of room. And he's up to the 50-yard line.
Ready, go.
Across the middle, and it's juggled and then hanging on is Nelson. They'll call a timeout.
I don't think so. I think he just kind of got up on Jordy Nelson, but he sticks with it. Great concentration, being able to haul it in.
29-yard field goal try by Mason Crosby. And on the final play of the opening half, to Ron Ward in the backfield, they give him the ball. Slipped a tackle, and Ward in the outside. Inside the 35.
They decided to run and got stuck.
They'll run it again. And they find the end zone with Freeman. It's a big 3rd down. Rodgers may run it. He will, and it's a 1st down to the 24-yard line. Flag down, the touchdown catch in the back of the end zone by Janis.
Holding number 37 defense. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And he throws another dart. Jordy just beats his man to, or excuse me, Janis.
4 touchdown passes today. And he's going to run this one in and convert the 2-point conversion.
Just trying to execute properly.
Guns it over the middle.
He's got help over the top by his safety.
Sanu. Snap of the ball at 37. Mohamed Sanu with a touchdown.
Sanu, he comes at Jake Ryan, and he's been running those crossing routes, those shallow routes, and Jake Ryan kind of bodies him up like he's going to try to run a drag, and then he takes up the middle of the field.
It's a huge extra point now for Matt Bryant. He's missed 4 in his career, but none since they moved it back. And it is good. Down by 1. Throws, and that's it.
Fast-flowing, aggressive group. They do their job against one of the league's best in Aaron Rodgers. A big win for the Atlanta Falcons.
And on 3rd and 1, they hand the ball off to Anton Smith, 22 years old. Out of the pocket, then throws over the middle, and that's caught. Then on 2nd and goal, the fake. And then Winston looks into the end zone, throws, caught, touchdown, Mike Evans. Quan Alexander would be the quarterback of this defense on 3rd down and 9. Ryan with the pocket collapsing, gets it to Freeman, and off he goes to a 1st down and a lot more. 27-yard catch and run on a 3rd down and 9. Now the ball is handed off on an inside give, and coming around is Taylor Gabriel. A.J. Green would be number 1 as Ryan on the run throws, and that's caught for a touchdown. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, into the end zone. 1st down and 21, and now you got a little confusion there. If the ball is out, the ball is loose. Falcons think they have it, and they do. At the 13-yard line.
Just sort of getting into form now here.
29-yard attempt, and Bryant bangs it right down Dale Mabry Boulevard.
Slot cornerback, and he really came out of nowhere. Beat out a lot of draft picks to earn it.
And Jameis out of the pocket, running, sliding, 1st down. The opening quarter with Atlanta up by 3. Winston fires over the middle, open.
Football team.
And quickly snapped, and then stopped is Winston. 2nd effort. We'll see where they're going to spot the forward progress here. Is they'll put it down about a yard shy of the 1st down. So is he down? He is not. Does he fumble? Yes, he does. Is there a clear recovery? You'll see it in a second. Yes, there is. The back of the hand is there. He's not down. So it is a fumble, number 1, and then you need a clear recovery. And there's Warlow, number 55. He comes in, and you will see that he clearly comes up with the ball. And we think this will be overturned, and Atlanta will get the ball at the 39, and the Tampa Bay defense is already out on the field. 1st down as we start the 2nd frame with Freeman scooting to the outside, and Freeman with a nice run. And Bryant this time just inside. 2nd down and 10. Julio has not caught a pass yet. And of course, the minute you say that, hello to the 25-yard line.
The season didn't end so well last year for the Falcons, so we'll see.
2nd and 7, and they come around the side, and then Ryan loses the ball. It's going to be a fumble, and it's going to be a Tampa Bay recovery. At least for the moment on the bench. 2nd down and 15 from the 24. And going to the end zone, and holding, touchdown, Mike Evans.
Big legendary figures. Now there's sprinters in there.
Ryan going deep and making the catch. That defense right now. And Ryan fires, and he gets the open man.
I'm doing baseball halftime.
Nice.
Whatever that was, the rain break.
Between periods. Meanwhile, Taylor Gabriel will run into the end zone for the touchdown. Winston again. And he gets sacked, and he gets the ball away somehow. From the 16, they started a pass over the middle. Jones.
Large receiving, a lot of them on plays like that.
The 27. There he goes again. And Ryan's going to go down back at the 38-yard line. It did from the 44. Ryan throws, and that is caught, and that's another 1st down. And to this point, here's your 6th pass, and it's good for a touchdown to the fullback, Patrick DeMarco. And the Jags and the Dolphins are right there with him. 3rd and 6, and that is caught, and Sanu will keep on trucking, and 13. Caught again. This is Hooper. 3 minutes to go in the quarter, and on 2nd and goal, they're going to pull the fade, and there's Jones, and good luck trying to stop that. Touchdown. From the 42. Winston. Wow. And there's that one-handed catch. What a grab.
He's got to get his feet down, but what a catch. Odell Beckham would be proud of that one. Holy cow, what a catch. To have to spin around, and that's the thing that you just love about Mike Evans. Most big guys aren't that agile. This guy, holy smokes.
From the 47-yard line. And a little trickery and deceit, and that will get you everywhere.
They're just on game 9.
Bringing the fullback DeMarco to provide some leverage for Freeman, who bounces it to the outside. And Devontae Freeman has a 1st down. Ryan fires, and that is caught for a touchdown by Austin Hooper.
Dan Quinn wanted on that defense.
35, and Winston
Mike. There you go, Mike. Let's go.
over the middle. Mike Evans, and he will pad those stats.
Consistency out of him as well.
3rd and 4. Winston able to extend the play long enough to find the open man.
His guys get into those scramble drills.
And that's going to be caught for a touchdown by Adam Humphries. 2-point conversion attempt coming. And Winston will roll and try to get in the zone. Gets whacked at the 1-yard line.
They recover it.
So Aguayo sends it down, and it is collected, and Sanu. Here's a 50-yard field goal attempt coming up for Bryant.
And he's going to get mentioned one time in 20 years.
There you go. And that kick is good.
And that's what they're trying to do here in Atlanta now.
Was Quinn in Seattle for several years and staying on his feet.
Let's go.
And over the middle, trying to work his way into the end zone is Barber. Yep. To the outside. Yeah, garbage time. They give up a touchdown. It's Cameron Braith.
Thursday night, perfectly timed.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Phil.
At the age of
87.
And that's going to wrap it up here in Tampa, FLA. As the Falcons trailed early, but not often.
Second and 2 from the 4. Hand it off again. Touchdown.
Just clearing out the Atlanta Falcons, and that's easy pickings for Ryan Matthews.
I don't know many young quarterbacks, if any, will say that. On a 2nd down and 1, they fake the run, they fake the reverse screen, and Matthews gets some blocks. Ryan Matthews into Falcon territory. This is one of them. 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. He's got time. He's going to loft it wide open. It's Matthews and another conversion. 1st down, blitz. Picked up, back foot throw, looking for Jones. What a completion. Blitz. Ryan over the middle, and he's got a completion. Jones breaks a tackle, and he's taken down. Connor Barwin back on the field for the Eagles. Remember, he got hurt last trip. Here's Freeman, big hole, good cut. Freeman inside the 20. So the Eagles with 3 timeouts to go in the 2-minute warning, 2:53 to play with. They're going to run it. Matthews, big hole. Ryan Matthews all the way out to the 40 for 125 throwing. Throw it again. Pressure, drops it, picks it up. And now it's still loose, and the Falcons will pick it up.
He's come alive this year, working against Vaitai, and then has the wherewithal to get his left hand down there. It's all about the ball. Dan Quinn preaches it every day. Tremendous job. Carson Wentz, 2 hands on the ball, thinks he secures it right here, but it goes right through his legs. Don't believe him.
This is Wendell Smallwood. The rookie breaks a tackle. Smallwood, big hole inside the 30. And this Eagles defense doing a job. Here we go from Matt Ryan. Pressure coming from Graham. Steps up and fires for Jones, and he's got it.
He's brought physicality.
And was a 1st down, though. And now Matthews sprinting left. Ryan Matthews is having himself a day. Ryan, pressure up the middle, throws. He's got a man wide open, and he connects his Taylor Gabriel. Off to the races. Touchdown. Wentz, Matthews, inside, touchdown! Back, looking, firing, intercepted, and that'll do it. It's McKelvin. And so the Eagles get the win, 24-15 over the Falcons. For Pam Oliver and John Lynch, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Thanks for watching. To Kurt Menefee in L.A., we go. Time, throwing far side, one-hander, and Fitzgerald hauled it in. Wow!
Larry Fitzgerald with a tremendous catch.
Wow is right. The Falcons bring pressure. That leaves the one-on-one outside, and this is a matchup.
As a fullback. Palmer the fake. Throwing touchdown. Gresham. Fake to Coleman. Ryan rolls out, firing. Great catch. Wow. It's Atlanta 1st and goal. They go jumbo package. They run it. Touchdown. Freeman. Alive in this playoff chase, and there's Johnson. 1st down and more. Here's Johnson. We'll get it. Break a tackle inside the 10, and David Johnson is trucking his way through this Atlanta defense. But this one's perfect. He's out there for Arizona today, giving him some life, or trying to. Coming end around. Gabriel's got some speed. And a good one from Taylor Gabriel. And Bryant somehow sneaks it through. So he's out there a lot now. David Johnson, no one out there. I mean, wide open, and Johnson blitz. They get rid of it quickly, come near side. Gabriel, look at the cuts and the speed. Gabriel still going. Touchdown. Blitz, Ryan gets rid of it. Jones bobbled, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Swearinger. A flip to Matthew, and the defense comes through. It looked like it went in and out of the hands of Julio Jones in Arizona with a big play.
Well, it was right in his hands, and Julio Jones uncharacteristically can't hold on to the ball.
And this one is good. The reverse wishbone. They're going to throw it. Pressure, Ryan on the run. Throws a beauty and a completion, and there's Julio Jones. 2nd and goal. They give it to Coleman up the middle. Touchdown. Coming near side, Gabriel. Same play as before. Same results. Gabriel. Diving. Touchdown. On 2nd down, they get rid of it. A nice catch and a touchdown. David Johnson picked it off the ground and brought it home for his 13th touchdown of the year. Freeman again. Tries to bounce it outside. Nobody home. Touchdown. Palmer. Intercepted. It is Campbell. The rookie picks it off, and that will do it.
They were awesome. They continued their theme of being an offense that's more than just Matt Ryan to Julio Jones. Taylor Gabriel was incredible with 2 touchdowns. They spread the ball. Matt Ryan continued to play like an MVP.
Sure did. Matt Ryan, 269 yards, 2 touchdowns, contributions from everyone. Taylor Gabriel, a couple of touchdown catches, and Atlanta, a 38-19 winner over Arizona.
Freeman, touchdown. Thomas at the 3. Gets out of a hole to the 15-yard line and is out of bounds across the 25. Great job by DeAnthony Thomas. Fake it to Ware. Alex Smith with time and throwing, and it is up high, caught by Travis Kelce. From the 38, Smith going to go down the sideline for Kelce. He's got him, and he is reaching for the end zone. He's going to be marked out of bounds at about the 3. Ware to the 5, to the end zone, touchdown. The first touchdown on an opening drive this season for the Kansas City Chiefs. Ryan pulls it down, dodges one tackler, can't dodge Justin Houston. Give on the end coming around is DeAnthony
Thomas with running room across midfield and into Atlanta territory. Knocked out at about the 46-yard line by Ricardo Allen. Smith escapes the pressure. Penalty marker is thrown. He's hit from behind, and the ball is loose. The pileup is at the 44-yard line. Falcons think they have it. Vic Beasley administered the hit to Alex Smith. Atlanta football. Let's check the penalty marker. The screen for Devontae Freeman. Freeman, midfield, 45. Boy, he kicked it in gear about what? Right around midfield. Smith over the middle. He has his man. That is Albert Wilson, and Wilson shaking tacklers and out across the 40-yard line for a first down. Such a nebulous turn. Pass to the far side. Complete. Kelsey inside the 25, the 20, the 15, and out of bounds. Ricardo Allen finally wrestled him out. Need a yard for a first down. Smith rolls, throws, complete, touchdown, Spencer Ware. His second of the game. Ryan throwing, intercepted in the middle of the field by Eric Berry. Berry to the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Kansas City.
And that's how Kansas City has played the entire season. Very opportunistic defense, thinking there's an opening there in the middle of the field. Bears really just playing a robber in the middle of the field, had no assignment. Well, and I think this is the right decision.
Oh,
they're going for the fake.
And right up the middle, Albert Wilson. Wilson to the 10, the 5, touchdown.
What a gutsy call by Andy Reid and Dave Tobe, his special teams coordinator.
Well, he thought better of it, all right, didn't he?
When they lined up to go for it on fourth down in their own territory to start off the second half, as you see Wilson just take it right up the middle. Wilson being the short back or the protector, but doesn't throw the flag.
Alex Smith on the move, throws, and that's complete. This is Kelsey. Kelsey gets a good block. 25, out to the 30-yard line. A first down for Kansas City. On first down, Ryan, play fake, and throw. And there's his 200-plus for the day. Julio Jones hauling it in. Freeman in the backfield on first and goal. Freeman with the football to the end zone, touchdown. Ryan over the middle, wide open, touchdown, Aldrick Robinson. Ryan throwing, intercepted, picked off. This is Berry, and Eric Berry going the other way, and nobody's going to catch him. Two on the board for the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh. What a game between those two guys.
Tough loss for the Falcons. Right in position. They had the lead and then went for the 2-point, trying to extend it to a field goal game.
Tough loss for them, and the Rams have been struggling all season. They have lost 7 of their last 8, and 3 in a row. Bobbling it is Thomas, and Thomas is buried inside the 5-yard line, and a fumble, and it is recovered by Atlanta. Paul Warlow, number 55, makes the recovery. A big play opening this game.
Talked about starting fast in this football game, having this home crowd get behind them early to bobble and botch the opening kickoff and give the football right in the red zone to the Atlanta Falcons. Unacceptable.
Starting this game as well, he's been a big weapon, and the pass into the end zone, caught, touchdown. Justin Hardy. Didn't take long for the Falcons to score. And on the end around, here's Austin. Austin getting good yardage, will have a first down inside the 30, and Tavon Austin, who along with Gurley's been the weapon so far, and at a first down at the 23-yard line of Atlanta. Here's rookie Jared Goff, and the pass is intercepted by Ricardo Allen.
Kenny Britt going one-on-one against Robert Alford on the outside, but this is something that he should win. He's a big-bodied wide receiver who is known for the inside slants, but what are they doing? They're letting history repeat itself. I said last week, 6 drops, 3 on 3rd down.
2nd down and 8 near midfield for Jared Goff. Goff in trouble, and Goff goes down at the 41. Vic Beasley Jr. coming into the game, 2nd in the NFL in sacks. That is 11.5
offensively.
Short drop by Ryan. And on the money to Aldrick Robinson, who caught a touchdown pass last week against Kansas City. Matt Ryan to Tevin Coleman. Coleman to the 5. And does he get in? Touchdown. Falcons score. Sooner or later, you know that offense is going to start to click.
We're looking now. They're going to review this one to see if he's over. Looks like that's a touchdown, but unbelievable play designed by Kyle Shanahan, faking the slant to the left side, bringing it back to the other side with the screen to Tevin Coleman.
At 15 now, short drop by Goff, and the pass is going to be intercepted by Deion Jones, and Deion Jones will run it in for the touchdown.
Clearly, he has got Todd Gurley one-on-one. They put Gurley through the B gap for chip help. Keeps his eyes on the quarterback right through Goff and is able to come up with a huge pick 6. And you talk about a player, Deion Jones, senior year, only year starting 100 tackles, but there's a reason why. Quan Alexander from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was the starter in front of him. When we went to break, this is what we saw. Obviously, frustrations are high, especially when you're not running the football the way that you want to and not winning. Todd Gurley coming over, saying something to Jared Goff and Chris Winkie, the quarterback coach. Winkie saying something right back to him.
Goff, and he'll go down, and it was Vic Beasley who tripped him up. Beasley putting in pressure from behind, gets his 2nd sack of the game.
Vic Beasley off at the edge. He's always known for his speed, his ability to dip and bend, but look at what does he do? He gets that pressure and power. He knows that he can't press it. He puts his hands inside, wins that leverage, and just is able to outman and outbeat a lineman.
Rule this year on the horse collar. Here is Matt Ryan with loads of time, and all alone is Taylor Gabriel for the touchdown. Gabriel with a 75-yard TD against the Eagles, a 47-yarder against Green Bay, and to that 64 against the Rams.
But he is explosive. You see him just take the top off. Complete breakdown in coverage. You see the outside, the post safety running to the back left, completely leaving the middle of the field open.
From the 49, a 1st down, and here is Malcolm Brown. And Malcolm Brown loses the ball. Ball knocked away. And a fumble recovered by the Falcons. So the 4th turnover of the game committed by the Rams.
Dick Stockton, have you ever started a lawnmower? This is what you practice on defense. One guy holding up, the other one pull out that football like you're starting a lawnmower to get that forced fumble.
And of course leading the league in that department. Pressure on Ryan, and this pass is going to be caught by Nick Williams. Williams with a shifty move gets to the 20-yard line. Pressure on Ryan, coming in strong, completes to Williams, and a 1st down inside the 10. And it was Alexander who provided the hit, and he's shaken up for the Rams. Well, Alexander is up, and the crowd appreciates that. Here's Tevin Coleman, and he'll get in. Touchdown.
Aaron Donald is trying to make a play. You see him take an inside lane, but he gets out of his lane discipline. Alex Mack is able to get up to Alec Ogletree at the 2nd level. It opens up that lane right downhill for Tevin Coleman to put his foot in the ground and put it into the end zone. It's going to be a telltale sign of his ability to diagnose and make plays with this offense.
2nd and 12, watch out from behind. He gets hit, and it was Vic Beasley who picks up the loose ball, fumble recovery, and a touchdown. Well, the Falcons may not have a suffocating defense, but they certainly have game breakers in the likes of veteran Dwight Freeney and Keanu Neal, and especially Vic
Beasley.
Well, they're going to see if his arm was in motion throwing to see if this is a fumble or not. We've seen this one reviewed many of times, but this is an opportunity for their offense to do something, because if you go back, and we'll show the highlight, they're actually sliding the protection to Vic Beasley to get help to Rob Havenstein.
And a first down at the 40-yard line for the Rams. Held scoreless so far, and this pass is caught, and a first down at the 33, and another flag goes down. Kenny Britt making the catch.
There are 2 fouls against the defense.
Has replaced him.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 77. That penalty's declined. Personal foul, late hit against a defenseless receiver, number 37. That'll be 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
Goff will hand off to Gurley, who scores, and the Rams finally get points. Third down and 11 for Goff. Here comes pressure on him, and he completes the pass to Kenny Britt, and that will be a first down at midfield. Rams have actually outrushed the Falcons, and there's another completion and a first down from the 21. Going underneath, another first down. Farrell Cooper, not to be denied, gets down to the 3-yard line. And here is the quarterback getting in for the touchdown. Jared Goff, and he paid the price a little bit as he gets the touchdown.
And I'm sure the Atlanta defense was not expecting zone read out of Jared Goff as a quarterback.
His first touchdown rushing in his career. 2-yard run. The Falcons go to 8-5, remain tied for first. Matt Ryan with a big day. 3 touchdown passes. And Dan Quinn's Falcons win.
Only the LA Rams have gone 3 and out more frequently than the Niners this year. It's the 47th time they've done it. This is Weems, a former Pro Bowl return man from the 11, and look out. Weems has not run one back since 2010. Will that change now? He's out of bounds across midfield. Pro Bowl center for the Browns. Second down and a yard. And a strike to convert a first down to Mohamed Sanu.
Create that open space.
Give it to Devontae Freeman, and he's into the end zone. A touchdown. Patrick Pancake DeMarco leading the way.
Well, the thing about this team, everybody has a role. DeMarco understands his role, and let's see if he executes the role. Creating a block on Ahmad Brooks. They're able to seal the backside so there's no over-the-top pursuit. And Devontae Freeman untouched for an easy 6.
I know that. I know you looked at what? What happened?
Carlos Hyde puts it on the ground. And it looks like the Falcons have covered it up. Stripped out of there by Deion Jones. And the Falcons have it. Play action. Gabriel wide open. And Ryan finds him. And like a pinball, he's right off that bumper and gets an extra 4 inside the 30. All day to throw it. Back of the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Gabriel.
Because not of his initial speed down the field, but his burst out of the cut where he has a second gear. Then, of course, you have Matt Ryan throwing a dime, throwing him open beautifully.
That overtime loss last week. Ryan to a wide open Mohamed Sanu, and that is a first down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line.
To step up in that pocket throw.
Oh my goodness. A shot delivered on Aldrick Robinson by Brock, but Robinson hung on to the football. Wow.
And this tells you what kind of year it is for both teams. Because Brock makes a nice play and a big hit. But Robinson ends up holding on. Guess who's in first place?
And it is a touchdown to the rookie Austin Hooper.
See Austin Hooper, the rookie tight end out of Stanford. This is why they drafted him. Pass catching ability.
Third down for Kaepernick. Looking around. And wide open down the middle of the field is the big fellow, the Belldozer, they called him in Oklahoma, Blake Bell. And he's down on elbows and knees after the big catch at the 20-yard line. It's a 45-yard gain.
You have to understand what the sticks are and be deepest and deepest. Blake Bell working in the hole. Colin Kaepernick does a nice job. Eyes downfield, not tucking and running. Trusted his arm, delivering a strike to Bell.
The coach, all of a sudden the most popular man in town, doesn't appear to be all that happy. And there's Selleck on the slant and a touchdown. And something finally to be happy about for these 49ers.
Watch this. He's going to sell it and come right back to the post. Watch him even use his head to sell it. See that? He threw his eyes out there just enough. And Alford was too late on the coverage, but the ball is being thrown before Selleck is out of his cut.
Throw it on first down. And a slant to Aldrick Robinson, who can fly. Will he go the distance? Run out of bounds inside the 20. Freeman trying to stay on his feet. Just short of the goal line. And the ball, the 49ers say, is loose inside the 1. No signal given yet. And it is a fumble inside the 1 by Freeman.
There. See, he's still up at this point, and he's already in contact with the football.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, San Francisco.
On just what taking care of the ball has meant to the Falcons. First big run of the afternoon. We know the Harbaugh story. Tom Sula for 1 year, and now Kelly. And that is caught by Robinson up to the 43-yard line.
And found Robinson.
Big hole for Tevin Coleman. And the one-time Indiana Hoosier inside the 30 all the way down to the 28. And then they'd be calling the running back the Silver Fox. And there's Freeman. Still on his feet inside the 10-yard line. Falcons are averaging over 7 yards a carry. Freeman just running through tackles to the end zone. My goodness.
They are bringing back memories of that offensive line of when they were really, really good. The teams that Tom Brenneman was talking about, when they had the nasty side, all right, and the technical side. And this offensive line is coming together. And as Chris just described, number 24 would not be denied. Even ran through a face mask right there to get into the end zone.
Yeah, they're actively working on it as we speak.
The crossing pattern, and the reception is made. Whoa. Big hit on the rookie Aaron Burbridge, delivered by Neal. Lead the Niners from their own 40. Good protection. Kaepernick delivers a strike, and it's caught by Chris Harper, his second catch. 1:05 to go, and they hand it off to Carlos Hyde. He's running hard, and it's to the 35. Third down. Kaepernick, a bullet in there, and that's a touchdown. That's Rod Streeter with a touchdown for the 49ers.
First of all, you cannot fall off the cliff. That means step into the end zone and let that guy just post you up like a basketball player. You have to defend that line with everything you have. You cannot give him that space packed up in there. Just something to keep in mind.
Play fake and looking for the big one again is Ryan. Now he'll run it. Now he'll throw it. Coming back to get it is Robinson. And he's to the 37-yard line. A first down. Right at 50. This guy's a good kicker, man. Tell you what, he will be a factor if Atlanta reaches a postseason. Kaepernick being chased, and what a nice play made by Hickman. You know, it's that age-old debate in every sport as they put in the hands of Gabriel. And that's a big gain all the way to the 45. Might be wondering why the crowd was so excited. They were just putting it on a tee for Devontae Freeman into the end zone. What a day for Freeman. Over 100 rushing yards and now 3 touchdowns.
What a day for these guys right along here. The offensive line, first of all. Jake Matthews sealing and flipping his hips. Sealing inside. See those hips flip? Right here. Receivers blocking downfield just enough with Aldridge Robinson. Then Freeman is off to the races. That's a total team effort. Matt Ryan can play with a clearer head.
Well, you know, fellas, you guys know the quarterback position. Look out. This is Teron Wood. And he's all the way across midfield to the 45-yard line.
Listen, they didn't have Julio Jones last week. Didn't have him again this week. As Matt Bryant knocks another one through the post. And they're still running their offense quite well.
Falcons will stay atop the division. Will they be tied by later tonight? We're back to Atlanta to wrap it up in a moment.
Julio Jones at the bottom of your screen, matched up with the rookie James Bradbury. They go to him immediately on first down, and that'll be a gain of 5. Third, against the worst passing defense in the league, play action, and they lay it off to Coleman, a dynamic player along with Freeman out of this backfield.
Got lost in space, which allowed Coleman to be open.
Play action, look into the end zone. What an unbelievable catch by Joshua Perkins. And that is a touchdown. The Falcons have scored more touchdowns on the opening possession of a game than any team in the league.
Thomas Davis is going to work on Perkins right there. Now, this is a matchup. First of all, Davis has pretty good help, and he's playing nice on the out and up, and he does have help late coming from the corner. But when you throw a guy open away from the corner who's lined up on the inside, you put it on the outside shoulder enough to get over the reach of Thomas Davis.
We give it to Stewart, and it looked like he got enough. He did right at the 50. First down, good protection for Cam, and a bad throw. It's intercepted by Brian Poole, the rookie out of Florida. What a find he's turned out to be. Ryan scrambling, throws across the middle, and boy, when you're going good, you're going good. Good snap, good hold. Beauty by Bryant. Second down, Ryan. Wide open down the middle of the field is Aldridge Robinson. And right there again for Matt Bryant. Let's see if the Panthers can get anything going here. They hand it to Stewart, by far his best run of the day. And he's up to the 45-yard line, a gain of 20 on first down. But man, that has been a revolving door all season long. First down, Olsen, and he has just set an NFL record. Becoming the first tight end in league history to have 3 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving seasons.
Gets an assist from Kelvin Benjamin. Watch a little rub route. Picks off Keanu Neal. Jalen Collins not seeing the play form in front of him. Jumps the slant route instead of playing his zone as Keanu Neal is the injured player.
And how incredible is that? Because you think about this game and this league and the number of incredible tight ends we've seen over time. Greg Olsen, the first ever 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons. I know the game's changed. I know we throw it more than ever. But what an accomplishment for Greg Olsen. Tony Gonzalez didn't do that.
Time in tight ends and receptions and yards. He's closing in on the top 10 in touchdowns. As Whitaker stays on his feet, that'll be a gain of 20 on first down. 31-yard attempt by Graham Gano. And the Panthers are on the board after the poor punt from Bosher.
With that tight lineup.
Third down and 10, tried to get across the middle. And instead, they find Mohamed Sanu, his first catch of the day.
Missed him? Yeah, I have a feeling I'll hear about that the rest of my life.
Ryan, Sanu again. Inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 3 tight ends, 1 extra offensive lineman. DeMarco, naturally they're going to throw it. And Ryan will throw, and that is a touchdown.
cannot put a defensive lineman in coverage in this situation.
And look who ends up catching the ball. It's the guy they just brought up from the practice squad, DJ Tia-Lavia, who ends up catching the ball. But the thing for me on this one, the mobility of Matt Ryan. Guys, we've watched him over the years. It's not that he was ever a statue, but I think over the last 2 years, in order to run Kyle Shanahan's offense, he has worked really hard on his agility and mobility.
All right, so Newton and the Panthers from midfield. And it's intercepted by Jalen Collins. And he'll bring it back the other way inside the 25, run out of bounds at the 22. And boy, this has been a brutal opening half for Cam Newton.
These eyes are taking the defensive backs right to the football. Look at Jalen Collins playing zone, and he's just reading those eyes, and he's breaking on the ball before the receivers are breaking on the ball.
30-yard field goal try by Bryant, 2 of 2. And that one was blocked. Stewart, big time running room. Cuts it to the outside and stays on his feet enough to get to a first down to the 27. In his 9th year as a long snapper. And that one is beautifully right down the middle. Both of Jones's receptions came in the opening quarter, including the very first play of the game, and that is until now. He is still on his feet. Was never touched. Stiff arms Coleman, who drags him down all the way to the 30-yard line. A huge gain.
After reviewing the play, the runner was down by contact at the 47-yard line. Carolina will not be charged a timeout nor a challenge.
All right, it's a 22-yard gain.
We'll wind them already.
Instead of a 46-yard gain. Mike Pereira, you're not surprised by this call, are you?
No, not at all, but it is one of those fun ones in replay because you have so much to look at. Number one, was it a clear catch? And yes, he maintained control of the ball. Didn't look like the ball got to the ground. Yes, he was contacted.
There it is.
They're down at 6. Boy, and wide open is Julio Jones to the 32, a first down.
Cover a fumble like that.
2 of 3 today for Bryant. 1 kick blocked, and this one is good.
Going.
Boy.
Or surface tablet, either.
He's on the roll, right?
All about to let him go.
And this is Fozzie Whitaker all the way up to the 44-yard line. 9 of 27 for 77 yards is Newton today. And that one to Ted Ginn Jr., a first down to the 27.
The X Games, one rusher in front of the other.
Well, they get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for the home run ball. It is a touchdown for Benjamin.
Watch a little push right here at the end, Charles. Right there. You see that little right-hand push?
Created separation.
Beautiful.
Well done, but look at the catch. See that? Look at the hands.
Third down and 21. They need to get to the 35-yard line. And you got to be kidding me. There is nobody in the same zip code as Tevin Coleman. And they convert on 3rd down and 21.
Bradbury's going to get run off right here. He's going to get run off, and they vacate this area. Thomas Davis doesn't come and get separation or spread the field with Coleman leaking out.
Well, a huge first down is right. You can feel the air just sucked out of this building. And now Coleman inside the 30, and he will take it the distance for a touchdown. What a difference one single play can make. A 55-yard touchdown run, a season best for Coleman.
Watch DeMarco, number 42, come out and get A.J. Klein. Watch him seal and flip his hips right here. See the hip? Now watch, keep going, guys. Watch him turn. Turn him right there, cuts him off, and this is atrocious. We got guys playing two-hand touch. When you're fighting for your team, lay out and make the tackle. And do what you have to do to get him on the ground.
This is really unusual for Trey Boston, to me, because Trey Boston, from the time he was in college, tackling, hitting was never an issue. And here, nothing.
So a 4th down and 2. They're 2 out of 2 on 4th down, making 3 out of 3. Benjamin just shoves aside the defender and then runs him over out of bounds.
You want your big, strong receiver to play big and strong. And we saw Julio Jones with a straight arm earlier. How about that one on Jalen Collins? Shrugs off the tackle by Deion Jones. This is Kelvin Benjamin at his best.
to make it exactly a 2-touchdown game with under 10 minutes to go, and it is good. 31 yards by Graham Gano. Coming down to critical junctures in not only the games today, but the seasons. There's so many thinking about the postseason. It's a 14-point game with 9.5 to go here. They'll give it to Freeman. He'll pick up the first down and then some. Boy, this is some kind of dynamic Atlanta offense. That's a 3 for 3 on 4th down, and here's another one. And Newton will not be successful in this try. Sacked back at the 35. Brooks Reed and Courtney Upshaw. And that'll tie a ribbon around this one in Charlotte back in 30 seconds. Hey, this guy's going to be a weapon if they get in the playoffs too now. You said it earlier, Charles. He has truly been one of the very best for a long time.
The final regular season game at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta as two longtime division rivals get together. It's the Falcons and the Saints. And in Austin Hooper. Ryan over the middle. It's Freeman. And Freeman has another first down. He's inside the 20, the 15, and finally tackled inside the 10-yard line. They've scored on their opening possession, Darrell, in 5 straight games. No team has done it 6 in a row in the Super Bowl era. The Falcons are the first. Tevin Coleman into the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. 4th down and 1. Off the fake to Ingram. Breeze directing traffic. And now he throws, and Frieder makes the catch for a Saints first down at the Falcons' 5-yard line. Friends and family on hand today. And Lutz connects from their 25-yard line. And Freeman found a hole. He's across midfield. Devontae Freeman inside the 20, the 10, touchdown, 75 yards. Vic Beasley, questionable return due to a shoulder injury. This is Thomas, and Thomas stayed in bounds. Picks up a first down, and in the process, Michael Thomas, the rookie out of Ohio State, goes over 1,000 yards for the season. At least 1,000 yards receiving during their rookie seasons. Here's Hightower, and he has a first down and more inside the 25, down to the 19-yard line of the Falcons. This is Hightower, and he takes it in for a Saints touchdown. Free football. On 2nd and 10. Ryan finds Julio Jones inside the 10. And finally down at the 3-yard line of the Saints.
They're just everywhere. You don't know what to do. You play zone coverage. Here comes the blitz. And Julio Jones runs right through it. I mean, it's amazing sometimes where the one guy that you have to stop seems to be able to pop up uncovered throughout a defense.
Ryan throws, Jones, touchdown.
At that size, but watch the footwork here as well against B.W. Webb. Beats him immediately, but watch him get the toes down. Catches it at the highest point. Tap, tap.
Play action on 2nd and 9, and it's Julio Jones for a Falcons first down out to the 43. And 3 receivers to the right. Ryan steps up, and now he throws, end zone, touchdown, Mohamed Sanu. In for Ingram, off the fake toss to Hightower. Breeze sets and throws, and the catch is made for a first down by Michael Thomas. Out of Georgia State. And his kick is good. Let's get to the New Orleans 46-yard line. And they will. It is Hardy. Takes it all the way down to the Saints 37. Justin Hardy 13 from the Saints 30. This is Sanu. And he's inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Third down and 2 as Ryan throws, end zone, touchdown. Justin Hardy.
Remember, the ball just has to break the plane when it goes in, so where is it when he first catches it? You can see right there, he has broken the plane. Sterling Moore with the hit knocks Justin Hardy out.
Ball breaks the plane. Next weekend. Second down and 10 as Breeze is tackled by Vic Beasley. It's behind the line. 15.5 sacks for Vic Beasley, one shy of John Abraham's franchise record. Ryan in trouble, and he is sacked. It's the Falcons and Saints wrapping up the regular season as Breeze throws, and it's complete. Willie Snead with that last completion. Drew Brees goes over 5,000 yards for the season once again. Hands it off to Ingram on first down, so it's been done 9 times. Breeze with 5 of the 9.
It's just unbelievable, and at this stage of his career, and we talked about this last week with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady saying he hopes to play into his early 40s, mid 40s. I don't see any reason why Drew Brees would not be able to do that same thing if he elects to do so.
Second and 10 for the Falcons from the 1-yard line. Ryan again looking to throw from the end zone, gets rid of it, and the catch is made by Jones. Play action on first down as Ryan connects with Jones once again. From the 39-yard line on first down, it's Coleman, and Tevin Coleman into Saints territory, and he's finally tackled by Von Bell. 22-yard attempt. Ryan having an outstanding season. Breeze complete to Thomas. What a catch. Michael Thomas for a Saints first down. 19 yards for Thomas, and he surpasses Marcus Colston, franchise rookie record for receiving yards. Breeze over the middle and Snead. Willie Snead inside the 20, stays on his feet, and is finally knocked out of bounds. Breeze near side, Thomas dives into the end zone. Touchdown. Point game. Here's Ingram. Would have made it a 17-point game, but Ingram is stopped. Breeze throws on first down, complete to Thomas. Michael Thomas into Falcons territory. Breeze throws, nice catch. Snead gathered it in with one hand, and now the ball comes loose on the big hit, but it winds up out of bounds. Breeze to the end zone, it is picked off. Jalen Collins fighting off Michael Thomas to come up with the interception.
Collins, the defender. He sat on it. That is really well done. The back shoulder fade is one of the hardest plays to defend. And he had his eyes on Michael Thomas, and as soon as Michael Thomas slowed down, he slowed down immediately and ends up right in the throwing lane, has an opportunity to compete for the interception.
Second of the season, had his first last week. This is Ingram. There he goes. Over 1,000 and still going.
Well done, well done. There's people clapping on the Saints sideline. So, nice job by the Saints defense getting the Falcons off the field. A 38-yard run by Mark Ingram to put him over the 1,000-yard mark.
In his 6th season, first Saint to do it since Deuce McAllister back in 2006. Third and goal, it's Ingram, dives over the top, extends for a Saints touchdown. So a 1,000-yard season and a touchdown. Saints go for 2 off the fake to Hightower. Breeze looking for Hightower. He could not make the catch.
In the right direction. I think there's some promising things coming for the Saints.
And Steve back out for the Falcons. And the the Saints have recovered. 7. Fake toss to Cadet as Breeze sets and throws, and the Saints pick up the first down. It's Thomas again. Breeze throws, and in for the touchdown is Cadet.
Tampa Bay was alive for the playoffs up until last week. They were there today, but it would have been a miracle for them to make it in. So I think this NFC South is going to be fun to watch next season.
Sure will be. Great job by our entire crew. Producer Barry Landis, director Brian Lilly, associate director Joe Williams, broadcast associate Paul Marlborough.
On first down, they'll fake the run again. Claiborne coming. Wilson escaping. Can run. He will. Wilson tucking away, and he's got a first down. Wilson has time. Backs up, throws. Baldwin with a great catch, and another Seahawk first down. 2nd and 9. Up the gut, Rawls. Spins off a tackle by Jones, and Rawls. 3rd down. Wilson fires near side. Touchdown. It's Graham.
It's going to reveal really quick what coverage they're in. You see them in their zone defense. Let's take Jimmy Graham to the flat.
On the top of the screen right now. 3rd down. Ryan throws. There's Jones. Stiff arm, and first down for Atlanta. On 2nd down, they'll fake. Blitz picked up, coming near side. It's Jones. He's got it again on Sherman. One possession each. A little flip to Coleman, who corrals it, makes a man miss. Look at Coleman go. What a run. Ryan going to come to Jones. Touchdown.
About how good they are when they aren't throwing to Julio, and that's been a big development this year. But that's Julio Jones. You got to feed that guy, and you just see the brute strength, size, speed, all of it.
In the New Orleans game, end of the regular season, he said, "I'm not going to cry for the ball down there, but it's one-on-one. I'll take it," like just there. In Seattle, here's Hester going to take it out from deep in the end zone. Hester, Devin Hester. What a return from the former Falcon. Hand injury, number 44. 2nd down. Wilson stands in, lost one deep for Richardson. He's got it. We got a penalty flag. Richardson going to get on up, diving for the end zone. I didn't see a signal that he was down.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 34. Penalty is declined. The ruling on the field was that the receiver caught the football on the ground, was not touched down by contact, and the result is a touchdown.
Wow. See if we get the call here from Gene Steratore.
After review, the ruling on the field has been changed. The receiver does catch the football. However, he is touched down by contact at the 19-yard line.
Wilson pressure, and Wilson is decked. Brooks Reed came in with the help of some others too. This is from 33. Snap and hold are good, and that one is perfect. So Hauschka delivers. 2nd and long. Wilson falls down in the end zone. Safety.
I think it's Ben Garland who got him. Securing the safety, but Odiombo now starting to get exposed a little bit in the interior of that Seattle offensive line.
And so Atlanta 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Stands in. Guns one incomplete. It's Gabriel the speedster. Taylor Gabriel down inside the 25 to the 21. It's a gain of 37. And Bryant does just that. And the Falcons have their first lead of the afternoon. Do that same routine. Ryan, the play clock winding down, stands in, lost one near side. Same play, different result. It's Sanu who comes through on Jeremy Lane. And so it brings up a 2nd and 10. The 4-man rush, pocket collapsing, firing, it's Gabriel. First down.
As Atlanta gets further down the field, we'll see if they can do it again.
Another quick throw. This is Julio Jones. Gets up. Still inside the 20. Inside the 15. 4-man rush. Ryan dancing. Firing. Wide open. Touchdown. It's Coleman.
There's something called pocket presence. Watch Matt Ryan. You get a little pressure inside, take 2 shuffles to the left, eyes downfield. Tevin Coleman wide open. Matt Ryan with the easy touchdown. The rookie, DeAndre Elliott.
He's on Taylor Gabriel. Ryan's going to throw it. Instead, he'll go to Julio Jones. Sherman on him. Didn't matter. First down. 3rd and 10. Ryan gets pressure. Now lost near side. What an adjustment from Gabriel. He came back to make the catch. Here's Coleman. Sprinting through. Coleman. Another first down. Freeman. Good cut. Devontae Freeman still going. The signal is he's down inside the 1. Mike Pereira says good call. 2nd and goal it is. Freeman again tripped up, surging forward. Touchdown.
But Atlanta doesn't care because they just put the ball in the end zone again.
Look at the effort from Freeman. 4-man rush, but pressure. Wilson throws on the run. He's got a man, Richardson. Great catch. Richardson's got it. Seattle needs to get to the 19. Wilson, pressure, runs away. Beautiful pass to Collins for a first down. Oh, Russell Wilson on that play. Wilson steps up, thinking about running, going to fling it end zone high, incomplete. So a 26-yarder by Hauschka is up and good. Play clock at 1. Ryan, blitz coming, back foot throws, complete. Freeman, great catch, and the move. Devontae Freeman inside the 20.
Who's a matchup nightmare. You see Bobby Wagner, arguably the defensive player of the year, try to stick with him. And then the void of not having Earl Thomas.
53 yards by Freeman on 2nd down. 4-man rush. He's pressured and he's taken down. And Bryant gets it up and through. Wilson, stunt, pressure, gets away, scanning the field, gonna run. Wilson tucks, and he gets decked. Brian Poole, the quarterback. 3rd down, 16. Here comes a stunt. Wilson moving away, looking, just floats it out there for Collins. It's intercepted. Picked off by Allen. Ricardo Allen into Seahawk territory. Empty backfield, blitz coming. Ryan sees it, gets rid of it, Toilolo. And Levine Toilolo with a stiff arm and a shoulder. And it's Toilolo lands.
Being great open field tacklers. Levine Toilolo says, get off me.
Freeman in a tailback. They're going to throw it. Throwing a fade. Sanu! He's got it! Touchdown! Just about everyone with a Falcons uniform on. And it has been impressive against one of the best defenses in the league. Hester going to take it out from the seats. Trying to make something happen. He's got a lot of room. Devin Hester gets through. Devin Hester down to the 30. So first down for Russell Wilson. Steps away, floats one towards the end zone. Baldwin, and just like that, a touchdown.
That's something that's plagued Alford. He's a really good player, but the penalties all year long have plagued him.
19 hurries on Russell Wilson today. Over the middle to Luke Wilson into a double team, and now the ball comes loose. It's still in the air, and it's intercepted. Jones, Deion Jones off the bubble, and Atlanta takes over.
Watch this, it looks like a completion. Watch the 2 defenders, Campbell and Collins, continue to play. Campbell rips it out, Collins keeps it up, and Deion Jones says thank you very much.
One more time to take a knee, and that's that. 36-20, and the Falcons are going to the NFC Championship.
What a way to close this building out as well. Unbelievable. They played great. They played fantastic.
Right back to the line. Ryan drops back, has a man wide open, and a drop.
Blitz coming from Green Bay. Pass is caught by Jones. Depends on the spot. On first down, handoff to Coleman, and Tevin Coleman's got 10.
The outside with some big play potential.
Ryan looked left all the way. Jones can't make the play, and Clinton Dix. Now 3rd and 11. Ryan hangs in the pocket. Pass is caught. First down, Sanu. Already 4 first downs for the Falcons. Left alone, the fullback DeMarco. And DeMarco sets up goal to go from the 5. 3rd down and goal. Ryan flushed out, flips it. Touchdown, Atlanta. Sanu. The touchdown will stand.
Well, Matt Ryan, who's really not much of a scrambler, as he starts out.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 21.
Ready, go!
2nd and 6. Time for Rodgers. There's Nelson. Welcome back, Jordy Nelson, out of bounds inside the 45. Now in the slot on the near side. First down. Rodgers. Pass to Nelson again. Rodgers gets rid of it, avoids the sack, but it's 4th down. He missed it wide right. 2nd and 13 now. Ryan fires, sideline, Sanu. First down, Atlanta. 3rd down and 7. Ryan fires, wide open, pass caught. Hooper, first down and more. Left all alone, Austin Hooper. Quick snap, play action. Ryan out to his right. There's Sanu again. Blitz on 2nd and 10. Pass is caught by Coleman out of the backfield, and Tevin Coleman scoots out of bounds.
A good spot for Ryan to go with the football.
Ryan flushed out. Penalty flag on the play, and Ryan fires to the back of the end zone, incomplete.
In their offensive production.
The 41-year-old Matt Bryant from 28. Quarter. Rodgers throws, has a man, and a first down. That's Cobb.
That time zone coverage, and Rodgers gets a nice gain.
Rodgers out to his right, deadly outside the pocket. Throws back across the field for Cobb. Quick throw, pass caught, first down, Jared Cook. Here's Ripkowski right up the gut. How about that run? Ball's out. A fumble for Ripkowski and recovered by Atlanta. From the 20, play action. Pass is caught by Julio Jones.
He was asked to come in and play, and he's done a good job.
More play action. Pass is to Jones, who gets his feet down. Falcons are inside field goal range for Bryant. Pass is caught. Jones all alone. Full head of steam inside the 15. 2nd down. Ryan escapes. Gonna run. Has some room and a touchdown. Pass to Cobb is low and short. It's 4th down. Ryan, pass is caught by Coleman.
They do a lot. Take advantage of these defenses.
There's a mistake. Green Bay trying to capitalize, and they can't. Jake Ryan had a shot at the ball, but Taylor Gabriel ends up on top of it. Just got it away. Rodgers is sacked. Down he goes. Rashid Hageman.
Well, Rashid Hageman right over the center. Corey Lindsley, he goes right through him, puts him on his back, and then that's something you just don't see very often with an arm and a hand, putting Aaron Rodgers on the ground.
2-minute warning in Atlanta. 3rd and forever when we come back. 4 men on the pass rush. Rodgers out to his right. Gonna air it out. Looking for Nelson. He's not there. Ricardo Allen is. And he's going to be down at the 31. 2nd and 2. Underneath again. First down. Freeman into Green Bay territory. Ryan gets away, airs it out. Ball's up for grabs, and incomplete.
They just simply do not turn the ball over.
Here come the Packers, 3rd down and 10. Pass is caught for a first down.
To make a play on the ball.
Ryan has completed passes to 8 different receivers. Here's one to Freeman. And Devontae Freeman spins inside the 15. So not many. 2nd and 1, blitz. Ryan throws, end zone, nearly picked again. They're all up on the line for Green Bay. Now some back out. End zone, Jones. Touchdown. Third down and 10. Pass is dropped by Cook. Thomas showing blitz. He comes with a blitz. Falcons pick it up, and there's Jones. Flag is down. Julio Jones with a catch. Still going. Still inbounds. Touchdown, Atlanta.
They're probably going to get Ladarius Gunter on the call. Look like that's where the flag came from. No match to try to play man coverage on Julio Jones.
The pass. Holding. Defense number 36. Penalties decline. Result of the play. Touchdown.
How about Julio Jones? He's had the turf toe. He missed 2 games in December. This one good from 73 yards out. Twice he walked the tightrope down the sideline. And Demarius Randall could not bring him down.
In 2014, the year before Dan Quinn took over.
The rare run, Montgomery's going to carry it for a first down. Rodgers, pass is caught. Nice catch, this time by Jared Cook for a first down.
Been overcoming so much all year, it catches up with you.
Here's Michael who breaks loose in the 3rd quarter of that game, and they still won it all. Incredible. Rodgers has Cook, and Cook slides with a first down inside the 10. Rodgers, pass to Adams for the touchdown.
And he's just trying to hold on for dear life, and they've caught him a few times.
Play action, Ryan throws, middle of the field, and wow, what a catch! And Jake Ryan, who was in on the stop, and there's Gunter, who went low to take the legs out. Ryan comes away injured on that play.
Julio Jones, he can play any game you want to play. I mean, if it requires him having to get physical, he can do that. He's a big guy that can run, as I said a moment ago, and he's as tough as they come. And for him to be able to hang on to that ball, going to the ground, that's...
He's got 167. Here's Freeman. He's a load. 3rd down and 2. Ryan keeps. End zone. Torlolo. Flag on the coverage as the ball comes out.
Pass interference. Defense number 42. Foul in the end zone.
See, McCarthy, I think, agreed with you. Ball's on the ground, and Ryan gets on top of it. Another loose ball that the Packers can't pick up.
Built in recent years.
Rodgers out of the shotgun. Protected, and now he'll take off. He's got a lot of room to run. He's still going.
After reviewing the play, prior to the defender possessing the ball hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 47-yard line. Where do you go?
Rodgers will take it himself and slide with a first down.
Where do you go?
Rodgers, pass caught, Jared Cook.
Where do you go?
Cobb picked up a first down. Pass is caught by Nelson for the touchdown. And the onside kick try is taken by Sanu at the moment. 3rd down and 6. Pass is caught. Julio Jones down inside the 4 to set up 1st and goal. Falcons are now 10 for 12 on 3rd down in this game. Coleman on a toss. Running left, untouched. Touchdown.
Sure looks that way with an opportunity to win his first.
Here's Ripkowski on a screen. Gets a block out on the edge. Low snap. Rodgers had to corral it first and cannot get away from Tyson Jackson. No call.
You're right. Initially, I thought it might have been the shoulder pad.
Rodgers is trying to get a first down. Fires a fastball for the first down to Cobb. Aaron Rodgers only 3 for 8 completing passes out of the pocket in this game. He's out to his left here. Completes to Allison. And Geronimo Allison, the ball came out when he hit the ground. That will not be a fumble and looks to be enough for a first down. Third and goal, end zone, Janis, flag. And the call will be against Robert Alford. Second and goal, pass is caught for the touchdown, Jared Cook. This to make it a 21-point game. Handoff is to Michael. Doesn't get it. Vic Beasley made the play.
You play smart football and don't turn it over, and then you have the explosive players you've got.
Michael nowhere to go. And that's it. The Atlanta Falcons, NFC champions, on to Super Bowl 51. Glad you're with us on Fox. Brady finds Edelman. And he's knocked down short of a first down. He gets 9.
Not a threat as a runner.
Here's Blunt on 3rd and 1 and didn't get it. Deion Jones, the rookie linebacker, is in there to make the stop for Atlanta. And it's 3 and out to start the game for the Patriots. Freeman on a toss, running left. Blocker in front of him, Matthews. Good start, and Freeman breaks loose. Devontae Freeman, welcome to the Super Bowl, out to the 45. Tevin Coleman at the top of the screen on 3rd and 4. Ryan in trouble, and down he goes. Ball is out, but they're going to rule that Ryan was down. This is no fumble, but Trey Flowers made the play, and it's 4th down for Atlanta. 2nd down and 8. Brady hangs in and finds his top target.
And if he can be a factor, he makes things a lot tougher.
He missed about a month with an ankle injury. Here's Brady, has a man on the sideline. It's Hogan. Out of the shotgun, Brady. Pass was behind, but caught by James White. Good move. And White to the 40. And with that, they play action. Brady sacked at midfield.
And off the edge as well with the pressure that's back in his face, Shaq Mason.
Brady has to move. And down he goes again. This time it's Grady Jarrett to the right and left of Matt Ryan, and it's Tevin Coleman running to the right. Has an alley. Start at the 18-yard line. Brady, good protection. Edelman, first down across the 30. Late handoff to Blunt. Some room to run finally for LeGarrette Blunt. 8 scoreless first quarter in Super Bowl history between both teams. This one, Edelman, first down and more. From the 33, Blunt gets it on the handoff. Ball's out. That ball is out. A flag is down. And now the fight for the football. And it belongs to Atlanta, but a flag is on the field. We'll go back to it in a minute. Play action. Ryan fires, and the pass is fought for. And Julio Jones somehow comes down with a football, showing how strong he is.
And he just made one heck of a catch.
First time he's been targeted in this first half. Ryan sideline, there he is again. Jones backs out of bounds. First time the Falcons have been inside Patriot territory. Good cutback by Freeman. Freeman, what a cut. Touchdown, Atlanta. Brady steps up. Finds White, and he's brought down immediately. Starting at their own 38, play action. Ryan, wide open. Gabriel inside the 40.
Tested for a nice completion.
Ryan keeps it, rolls out to his left, has to get rid of it to the sideline. It's a catch, Julio Jones. What a throw and what a grab by number 11. End zone, pass is caught for the touchdown, Austin Hooper. Over the middle, the tight end, Bennett. A Houston native has got a first down. Four-man rush, Brady fires, pass caught, flag is down.
Holding, number 23 defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Third down and 3. Brady, flag is down, pass incomplete.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 34 defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Third down and 9, Brady throws incomplete, but another flag.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 34 defense, automatic, first down.
Second and 10, play action. Brady fires, passes, caught by Bennett, and he's got a New England first down. Falcons overload the right side of the Patriots offensive line. Pass is picked. Intercepted, Robert Alford. He's gone. There are no flags. And the Falcons add to their lead. Alford with a pick 6.
They're trying to run a rub route with Amendola, then coming underneath, and you're going to see Alford. He's deep, and he just reads Brady. He drives underneath it. He makes a play, and Tom Brady's not able to slow him down. That's a great job now with the Patriots down in scoring position with 2 takeaways defensively, and this time it's a pick 6.
Second down and 7. Brady gets hit as he throws it. Somehow caught by Bennett for 15 yards.
Yeah, Beasley does a nice job of coming underneath the block and getting a hit on Brady, and what typically happens on those types of balls that are intercepted.
They're left with 1. Patriots have 2. Brady with protection misses Julian Edelman, who was wide open. Brady 4 for his last 10. Second and 10. Good protection again, and Brady finds a receiver. It's White. Nice move for a first down and more. Inside the 30. Pass is caught. First down, White. Second holding as Bennett in his half. Brady setting up a screen for Bennett that's going nowhere. Good snap, good hold. Kick is good. Ryan unloads, sideline broken up. Third down and 12. Pass dropped, Edelman. Coleman in the backfield. Pass is caught. Gabriel out across the 30.
Well, he sure has. He's made some big-time blocks, too, to get this running game going.
Ryan down the middle, wide open. Gabriel.
Well, Taylor Gabriel, he puts a heck of a move on this route that frees him up.
On second down, Ryan in trouble out to his left, throws, pass is caught. That's Sanu. Never had a 100-yard game in the NFL. Here is Coleman, end zone, touchdown. Second down and 7. Brady, pass is caught. Tackle is missed, and a first down for James White.
And boy, the last month of the season, he was terrific.
Third down and 3. This is a lateral. Throw is to Lewis, and incomplete. Brady has a man. First down. Big conversion. Amendola out of bounds inside the 40. Now third down and 8. Brady flushed out. Will run and get it. And slide at the 20.
And take time off the clock, and they've done a good job not giving up big plays.
Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Touchdown. And it's an onside kick. That's going to be a penalty flag. It looked like it hit Gostkowski before it went 10 yards. Higher postseason. Against Seattle, Green Bay, now New England. Ryan gets away from a sack, throws. That ball is incomplete for Austin Hooper. Low snap. Ryan is sacked. Back on Atlanta's side of the 50. Brady, big hill to climb. Pass is caught. Brady all day. Edelman downfield, can't hit it. Now 2nd and 10, pass caught. Mitchell again. They're going to the rookie. Brady from the shotgun, pass is caught. And out of bounds is James White. On 3rd down, pass is caught inside the 10 by Bennett. Now 1st and goal. Brady is sacked. Jarrett. Brady's in trouble again, and it's Jarrett yet again. This is exactly the same distance as an extra point. 33-yard try, and Gostkowski has made this a 2-score game. Out of the shotgun, Ryan gets hit. Ball is out. This is a fumble. New England has it.
It looked like Devontae Freeman should have picked him up. He doesn't block him, and Matt Ryan, because he's expecting Hightower to be blocked, he's looking the opposite way, and Hightower makes a big-time play right here and getting the ball loose on Matt Ryan.
Under 8.5 to go from the 25. Brady, he goes down. Dwight Freeney. Brady, pass caught. That's Mitchell. 1st down. Brady, end zone touchdown. Amendola. A direct snap, and it's good. James White, 8-point game. Play action. Ryan, Freeman is wide open. Nobody went with him. And Devontae Freeman makes a move out across the 45. Extra men on the rush. Ryan steps through it, throws on the run, and Jones with a catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones on the sideline.
I have no idea how Matt Ryan gets this ball in there and how Julio Jones is able to make that catch and keep his feet in bounds and secure the football. I mean, that's unbelievable coverage by Eric Rowe underneath him. And when Matt Ryan broke contain, I thought he was going to run. There was just nowhere to put this football, and yet he finds a spot that only Julio Jones can make a play on.
Ryan is sacked. What a play. Trey Flowers.
3 points is big right now in this ball game.
A loss of 12 on that sack. Pass is caught, Sanu. And that's exactly what happened. A flag is down back in the area where Matt Ryan went down, and we'll check the call.
Holding, number 70 offense, 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
Stunt up front defensively. Pass is incomplete. 25 points for Atlanta. They lead by 8. Brady gets hit as he throws, and the pass incomplete. And Brady's slow to get up. Brady gonna air it out. Hogan on the sideline, incomplete. 3rd and 10, blitz off the corner. Pass is caught by Hogan.
Free someone up for a big play.
Near sideline, Mitchell. What a half he's had. Here's Edelman broken up, and the pass is no sign yet. Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch. Alford knocked it up into the air, and let's see who comes down with it. Oh, that's a catch.
Oh, my God.
That's incredible.
That's amazing concentration by Julian Edelman to be able to make a play on
Atlanta
that.
is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. We'll review the play.
The ball was resting on the arm of Ricardo Allen, and Edelman able to re-grab it before he hits the ground. I checked with Mike Pereira in our booth. He thinks it's a catch, and the play's being challenged by Atlanta.
And it should have been an interception by Robert Alford.
And now this from Edelman. Incredible. Here's Amendola down near the 20. On first down, Brady underneath finds White. White down inside the 10. Handoff. Touchdown, James White. Even if it is time for Atlanta. Pass, Amendola. Flag is down. Amendola's in. But it depends on the penalty. On 3rd and 6, just 4 men on the rush. Ryan got hit. The pass is incomplete.
Got to be thinking over there. They got to pull it together.
Here's Brady with a fake. It's Dion Lewis with just a little excitement before the end of regulation.
This is heads. This is tails. New England gets to call the toss. Heads. They have called heads. It is heads. New England has won the toss. Elected to receive this end of the field. Good luck.
Sideline. What a throw, Amendola. Brady. Pass is caught. Hogan. Inside the 40. Brady down the gut. Pass is caught. Fake it to Hogan. Flip it to White. Looking for blocks. Getting blocks inside the 20. Out of bounds at the 15. On first down. Here's Bennett. Flag is thrown.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic. First down.
Play action. Bennett broken up, and Beasley got his left hand on it. Dangerous throw. And that's the play the Falcons have been waiting for. Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th. What a comeback.
There was contact by Ricardo Allen, and yet he's out able to get across the goal line. What a game by the New England Patriots and Tom Brady.
34-28, the final in overtime, and the Patriots have redefined the word momentum here tonight.